Let's see. And I think we want to take the fastest route, don't we?
But the fast route's almost the dangerous route because we probably run into combat.
Well, I'll say, yeah, we know there's a battle going on, right?
Do you know where the battle is?
No, it just said...
it's canyon leading to the Ghost and Kai base. That's the red X on the map.
Someone was paying attention.
They're nowhere near where we're going.
Oh, okay.
But we definitely should hit that up.
Later, we got to get to
Hit
Tidewater
that up.
Rock first.
What are you doing there?
Being
All right.
vultures.
Exactly.
I think maybe we should do it like we did last time, is cut through the... right through here, cut through that gap.
Okay.
And go down this back channel so we're not out in the main raiding lanes.
All right. Everyone's in agreement?
How do you draw the lines? I can never get it to do it. Ruler?
No, paintbrush.
Paintbrush?
All right.
Snap.
So at the end of the first night, who's on watch? I always like asking this question. It's like writing a death sentence. First watch. Who's at midnight watch?
Doesn't Aces have like a ring of sustenance? And
He does. He does. I just want to, see who's on watch.
Didn't Aces kind of volunteer
Is Dom
her
back,
watch?
or is he still making pizza?
That didn't work.
He's usually the one that's on watch at night.
Okay. I mean, if you're willing to trust him with your life constantly. Don, are we on back?
I'm back because
All right.
everything just started lagging real bad. I was like, can y'all hear me? And it's just like, come on.
Are you on watch at midnight?
I'm always on watch during nighttime.
Okay.
Radio systems.
All right. I need you to make a knowledge nature check. I need Genji to make a perception check.
Really?
As the two of you hear a very specific noise coming from the back end of the ship. Oh. Okay. I'm going to send you a message real quick, Kamakiri.
Knowledge nature. 16.
Okay. Don, you recognize this is the sound of a bird? It's not native to the Shackles. You're not sure exactly what it is, but you know that you've heard of it as a druid. Some of the other animals told you about it during your animal talks.
Okay. Animal talks.
And so you hear like the coming from the rudder that wakes you up, Kamakiri.
What? What is it?
Can I get a sense motive?
What?
Just say secret symbol or something?
This is intensely curious. I wake up, grab my swords, and go toward the sound of the noise.
Okay, so you're coming up on deck?
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear me, Arthur?
Yep, what are you doing, Don?
I'm looking for, like, people, because that sounds way out of thing. Like, someone's, like, giving symbol to for attack or something.
Okay, make a perception check. Alright, you see a guy at the wheel, obviously. It's one of your, white uniformed crew members. And there's a skeleton crew in the riggings, and one guy at the front, washing down the deck. But you don't see anyone in particular out. No suspicious activity. No were tigers on sharks.
Action.
You said it's midnight, right?
Yep.
That is intensely curious.
So when you reach the deck, I need Dom to make another perception check. Kamakiri, you see that there's like a fog on the back end of the ship now. It stops just before the guy at the wheel. And in that fog, you see like a shadowy figure who has, a sawtooth saber on his back. And is wearing like pure black ninja clothes.
Oh crap.
and he has a mantis mask.
Arthur, you cut out right as you were saying there's a figure in the shadows.
Damn it, because that was now I have to do it again, and now it's not going to be as suspenseful for everyone that did hear it.
And I heard Mantis Mask at the end, so
Okay, so the mist stops right before the guy at the wheel, and there is the figure holding he has a sawtooth saber on his back. He's dressed in like black ninja outfit, loose fitting, silk clothing, and he has a mantis mask, and he's gesturing towards you. Maelstrom, you see the fog, but it looks perfectly natural to you. You do notice Kamakiri on deck, though. That's a little unusual at this time of night.
can I attempt to sense motive at this point?
Sure.
Or is it a little early?
No, that's fine.
Might be a little early.
So, I mean, the question is, what is the target of your sense motive? What is the purpose here? Well, it doesn't matter. You rolled a 1 and you got a 6, so you're fucking clueless as to what's going on here.
I'll approach cautiously.
So the guy at the wheel greets you. He's like, "Oh, good evening, sir. Do you need to take a spot at the wheel?"
No thank you. I'm just out for some air.
Very well. He goes back to, guiding you down that dangerous channel of the Dahak's Tooth. And, that figure silently waits for you to enter that mist.
I enter the mist.
And as you do, you notice something about this person. They're wearing a holy symbol of Akachek, the god of lawful assassinations and the usurpation of false kings. And he says, "Kamakiri,
Yes.
it is I."
You will have to be specific, more specific.
He takes off his mask, and you see that it's your old friend Aslastus, Inquisitor of Akachek, and squad leader among the Red Mantis assassins. And he says, "It is time for you, boy, to make your decision. Will you be one of us, or will you be a pirate? You have cast off your only master, and it is time for you to stop running. But know this," and he draws his sawtooth saber and points it towards you. "If you choose not to serve Akachek, then you shall be an apostate and heretic."
I have always served Akakek.
"Then you will have no problem murdering that harlot of a captain in her sleep right now. She has offensed our god."
There is a contract on her now. Our order has a contract on her now.
So, I mean, you remember that you've had this bounty on her for quite a while, right?
Yes, I remember.
Now, it was to bring her in alive, but he's telling you something different now. You can make a sense motive if you'd like. It
I
seems
would
You're a
like.
little confused about what's happening here.
I would like,
So,
and I have.
he tries to hide it, but there is something more going on here. However, he does seem furious.
You are not being completely straight with me, old friend.
He says, "Quiet, child. You have but one choice. Return your sabers to me, kill your captain, or your life is forfeit." I guess that's 2 choices, so that's what he actually said. Or 3 choices. You have but 3 choices. That sounds more badass.
Aces look
Among
over,
your
wow.
choices, you have four choices. Among your choices,
Aces look over. It's like, wow, that fog been there for a while. That ninja haven't came out in a while. Oh well. Derp, 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 derp.
He's using the poop deck for poop decking purposes.
He had smoke cloud to keep him from not being seen.
old friend, we go as far back as I can remember.
So as
Surely,
you're talking right now, you hear the rasp of a second sawtooth saber being drawn. And he holds this one out towards you as well. He says, "Your answer. Now, no prognostication."
out of character.
Yep.
Lorraine,
Your character wouldn't know anything you're about to say. You may want to just go ahead and make your decision without it.
Like, is Lorraine okay with any decision I would make?
I would like to remind you of the Ben Finger incident.
Oh,
I
boy.
rolled with it.
The Ben Finger incident? I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that incident.
You are it. Arthur was there.
Yep. What would you like to do, Kamakiri? Genji? You literally have lives in your hand.
I think it's called move it or lose it time.
Hmm. Very well. I will do this. You guys heard me, right?
Yes? We're all waiting to see what else you do.
And I leave the fog and
Do
make
you need to make a bluff check to lie to this person? Are you telling the truth?
I mean,
Oh man, you're so on the spot right now.
I'm really. I mean, this is what my character's always wanted. A spot in the Red Mantis Assassins. Actually, what are these guys to me anyway? I mean, Aces is alright. But this is internal monologue, by the way. Aces is alright. I don't know about the elf. Fair. The Commodore seems to treat me with something approaching disdain.
Oh boy. You know you're gonna have to make a new character when Scourge kills you, right?
I know. I know.
Okay.
It's what Kamakiri would do.
Okay. So tell me how
sorry.
you're going about this.
Well, I assume I know exactly where she's sleeping,
Of
and
course. Yeah.
the best way to get there without being noticed. She's in the captain's quarter, right? And there's only a
Yep.
skeleton crew on deck.
Yep.
With regards to where I am, the captain's cabin is just below me, right?
Also true.
And there are windows to the captain's cabin, right?
There are.
Then I will walk past my old friend, hop over the side, climb down to one of the windows.
Okay, make a climb check.
Do I see any of this?
You can make a perception check.
Why?
Oh boy.
Natural one, twice.
You're a little worried about how long he's been back there on the deck, right? Like maybe he's
Before-
got a hernia or something, but
I gotta check him out. See how he's doing.
okay. We'll see how this plays out then.
I'm just double checking Daring Do. Yes, I can.
Lorraine's ability to keep a straight face during all this is impressive. That's a check.
All right.
Oh,
So,
man.
are you doing this stealthily, or are you doing this in like open, just kind of
As-
nonchalantly?
As quiet as a shadow.
Is that a dog? Craig,
What?
I think you might be muted. It's a dog. Okay, it's alright. It's alright then. We allow dogs here. It's just a no cat zone.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna try to attempt this stealthily.
We will need a stealth check because he is perceptioning on you. I still think you're going to blow it out of the water since he's 60 feet up and so has a minus.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. You're over the backside. You climb down. You get to that window just in time for the window to creak open as Captain Ferris's manservant, her butler, opens the window for some fresh night air, and he's like, "Oh, hello there."
hello, and goodbye. And I pull him off.
You gonna pull him out the window? Oh, this is some Assassin's Creed shit right here.
Yep.
Okay, make a CMB check.
Let's see. CMB is not my strongest feature. I'm gonna try it.
Okay, so you pull him over the side, and he's screaming like "Assassin!" And you hear the guy that's like 10 feet above you and like 10 feet away at the wheel. He's like, "Assassin!" He starts ringing the ship's alarm bell, and like things are going crazy everywhere. I need all the players that are asleep to make perceptions. Dom, you automatically succeed at yours. And let's roll initiative.
Shit.
All right, Ferris. I mean, you're right there, so you wake up. Everyone wakes
Holy
up.
cow.
So you guys hear someone calling out for assassin, and the ship's alarm bell's going off. Dom, all you... Oh, we lost Dom. We lost Dom. I don't know how you want to play this out. I was assuming that you would say no and still have a character to play for the rest of the night.
Yeah, you make those assumptions. Haven't you learned that when people are offered the evil path, they take them?
Alright, we got Dom back.
Okay, so
I mean,
stuff goes. Okay, do I make a perception check to know what's going on?
No, you know what's happening.
Okay.
I mean, you don't know exactly what's happening, but you know that there's an assassin on board the ship and that alarms are going off, and there's a mysterious fog on the back end. Okay, so Books and Scourge, you guys are both unarmored, unless one of you sleeps in your armor. You have no equipment on except whatever you would wear at night, and you're 2 rounds away from the captain's cabin in the officer's quarters. Books, what would you like to do?
Grab my spell components and double move. We'll move as fast as I can to the captain's quarters.
Okay. Kamakiri, the captain is awake, not helpless, but still flat-footed in her bed.
how far away am I from the captain?
10 feet. And you still have to swing into the cabin. You're hanging above it, pulling servants out and killing them. Can you mark down on the sheet, by the way, that they're -1 crew member?
Oh, yeah, I can. Sure.
Because he can't swim, like most good sailors.
Like most good, he can't swim.
would
So
you like
could
to
I?
do?
Could I swing in? Actually, no. What kind of move would it be to swing in? What kind of action would it be to swing in?
I would say acrobatics for a move action.
For a move action, huh? Gonna use a point of key as a swift action and vanish.
Okay.
Going to swing into the room and draw my blades.
Okay.
Getting uncomfortably close.
Alright. Maelstrom, what are you doing? You're 60 foot high in the crow's nest. That sounds really high. Let's say 30 feet. Dom, did we lose you again? Dom?
I turn into form a bird.
Okay, what kind of bird?
Bird with a 30 flight movement.
Okay, well that would be pretty much any bird.
But I'm going to turn into a giant albatross.
Okay. You're lagging like hell. You might want to restart the call. Like, rejoin. Super bad lag. I'm guessing you're going to fly down to the deck then?
Going.
Master Scourge, what are you doing?
Well, I was going to say he does sleep in his leather, but he doesn't actually have that, so he's not wearing any armor at all.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Let's just say he's not wearing much of anything.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
he'll snatch up his axe on the way out of the room and double move.
Okay. Captain Ferris, I mean, you heard your servant get pulled out the window, and then you heard like a whooshing noise, but there doesn't appear to be anything in your room, but people are shouting assassins, alarm. What are you doing?
Well, so I heard my servant.
Oh yeah, definitely. What was his name again? Winston?
Winton.
Winton. Winton. Well, he's dead now.
Alright. I don't see any.
Dead or just in the water?
Well, he's in the water, but he can't swim, and he got a mouthful
Oh.
of water because he was screaming when he fell out.
Okay, so, yeah.
He died trying to save his captain. So he'll technically be dead in 3 rounds.
You should jump out and save him, Captain Commodore. Since there's nobody in the room.
If you feel like recovering it, Kamakiri could jump out there and be like, I didn't see who the assassin was, but I jumped out to save this man.
Standard action, I activate my ice armor mystery, and then I try to jump out the window after him.
Ah, very wise. That will provoke an AOO from Kamakiri if you'd like to take it.
I will take it.
Okay.
No.
14 to hit, flatfoot.
No.
Okay, so you try to backstab her as she runs past you, and you hit that ice armor, and you're crapping your pants as the blade deflects away.
So he attacked me, which means I can now see him, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you used the standard action, and you stood up and moved toward the window, so you're out of actions.
Yeah, I'm just.
He is now quite visible, and you are between him and your window. Uncle Books, if you're moving, you will arrive at the captain's quarters at the beginning of your next turn.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Kamakiri, you're feeling pretty exposed. Someone has seen your face.
Got lost, did you?
No, I am exactly where I need to be.
For the last time, I don't sleep with crew members.
Wow.
What? What?
Wow.
Fantastic.
Wait, what?
Beg for forgiveness.
No.
He's doubling down.
So what's your next character going to be?
Trying to decide what's better to guard, the door or the window.
It's always nice to have a mini boss who is a player.
I'm going to carefully study the captain
Okay.
as my Slayer ability. I'm going to attack once.
It's not creepy at all. Breaking into her room at night, waking her up, studying her.
Yeah, but carefully study, you observe that she's pretty pissed.
17 and vanish again.
17 does not act.
Okay. Maelstrom, you're diving towards the deck as a bird.
Where do I hear the assassination noise come from?
Oh, you definitely just heard like the sound of a blade chinking off of some ice. It's a pretty specific noise.
Oh, no, I'm talking about like when he yelled out. Did I hear it come?
You heard it coming from the back end of the ship. You heard it coming from the fog.
Do I have?
Dom, are you still there?
Okay. Okay, then I will fly into the fog because I can see.
Okay.
Hello?
Yep. Okay. I mean, you can arrive at the captain's quarters this turn and be hovering outside it or inside it if you'd like to. Master Scourge, are you following your good friend Uncle Books?
Yep, I'll double move.
So let me ask, is this something you've done before, running naked through the middle of the night on a ship with your axe out?
I don't think he had an axe the last time we did this, but he has done this.
I have actually done this, but no, I don't think I owned an axe. Or I don't think I had an axe access to my axe at that time, so yeah.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll
back in the
double
good old
move this
days,
time.
Good to go
Captain
for the
Heritage.
villain roll.
Okay, Commodore Ferris, you feel the ship suddenly do like a sharp turn as it starts heading towards land. And there's more like alarms going off. You also hear the snap. It sounds like someone's cut the rudder cord.
How far were we? How fast were we moving? Can I still get
Maximum
back and
speed.
get Winton?
I mean, you're going like 240 feet around. So Winton's about 240 feet behind you.
How long do I think it will take him to drown?
A minute or two. A normal person's what, like 4 minutes? Oh, well, I mean, drowning goes fast. I mean, it's the brain death that kills you, right? So it might take him a minute or two. You know, he's doggy paddling out there, just flailing randomly, like, don't worry about me, man, worry about yourself.
Yeah. You know what? When in doubt, go with the thing I do best.
Okay.
Remember, I'm invisible.
So, do I have enough room to 5-foot step away from Kamakiri to cast without provoking, or concentrate?
Yeah, you could 5-foot step. You'd basically be like half hanging out of the captain's window in the process.
That's right. So I will 5-foot step to the window ledge. I cast Cause Fear on Kamakiri. This is going to be DC 19 will
Well,
save.
he's invisible.
Do you need to see me in order to do that?
Damn it. Well, in that case, I will just go ahead, shout out Kamakiri turned on us, and go out the window.
Okay.
Oh!
Alright, so you're moving away from him is going to provoke.
Yep.
Are you activating your water walking ability in the process?
No.
So you're just jumping out the window?
Yep.
Okay. As you jump out the window, the body of the helmsman falls beside you and hits the water. And there's like dark liquid that gets on you and splashes as well.
Is she going out the window?
Yep,
Do I get to make my attack of opportunity?
you do.
Boo!
21.
Flat-footed, yeah.
Next.
Alright, you're visible
It's
again.
rolling shitty sneak attack.
Uncle Books, you throw open the door and there stands Kamakiri with a bloodied blade looking out the captain's window, and you just heard someone shout, "It's Kamakiri!"
So,
I
it
hope
didn't
you're
take
rolling up a
long.
new character, Dan.
It didn't
I have a
take
few
long.
ideas.
Was I have one question for you. Was it worth it?
Oh, you're here now?
Yeah, he just opened the door. You can see a naked Scourge charging up behind him, too. Was it worth it, Kamakiri? You're being asked a question.
All I have done in the service of he who walks in blood.
Well, if you come at the Commodore, next time you better not miss, and I'm gonna cast glitter dust on him.
Oh, so bad. It just went super